Good morning. I think this is why it's called Mirror Lake. Heading out of camp. Lake is down here. This is from the other side of the lake. I had to be careful with that last picture. There was someone enjoying the lake with no clothes on one side. So you got to see the other side of the lake. I heard other people at the lake last night. Just somebody laughing. It sounded like a woman. But there's definitely a guy there too. But really, it was all the campsites were empty as I was coming around the lake. Look at this. It's just one thing after another, isn't it? So, Yakima Pass, elevation 3575, and Twilight Lake is over there through the trees. That lake you can just barely see down there, that's Twilight Lake. That's the one we couldn't really see from the trail at the pass. So now we're coming back up the mountains with a view and much heavy breathing. Today should be a great day. I don't think it's supposed to be quite as hard as what we have been doing. The mountains aren't quite as high. I've already climbed one mountain. Starting to go back downhill. This one I'm breathing hard. There is one little hitch though. Noro Virus. I had it on the AT, and that's not something you'd wish on anybody. Basically, stuff's coming out both ends, and you're sick for 3 to 5 days. It's really terrible, and it's up ahead of me. People aren't sure exactly where they're getting it. There's a cabin up here, which I'm not going to go anywhere near, but people are thinking that they got it from this cabin. Maybe the water source by the cabin. There's also limited water, so I've got to take water where I can get it. So I'm going to be double treating my water with the filter and iodine tablets that I'm carrying, just in case. So it's going to taste lovely. I don't mind the taste of it too much. I've been seeing this sign on a lot of trees: no trespassing, Cedar River watershed, source of Seattle's water. Isn't that interesting? That's just off the trail. So we're pretty much supposed to stay on the trail through here. Not many views today, but we might get one. I'm about 9 miles in. It is a cloudy 66 degrees. Probably about 12:30, 1 o'clock. Haven't looked recently. Nice hiking weather. And the terrain hasn't been too bad. I mean, there's been some steep ups and downs, but for the most part, it's not been like the rest of Washington. We're not going up to 6,000 feet. We're going between 3 and 4. So it has not been bad. Been making good progress. And probably will do pretty good miles today because of it. Wonder if that's I-90 down there. It's a big highway. That's the closest one, I think. It's a giant anthill. It's about 3 feet tall. You can see all the ants in it. Probably 4 or 5 feet wide. I've never seen one that big before. I've seen a few other hikers on the trail, and people are warning each other about the water situation and most of the streams being dried up, and the Noro Virus situation at that cabin, or potentially in one of the water sources. So word's getting around. Besides, on Far Out, it's also listed in Far Out in the comments. You have to read the comments, and everybody doesn't read every comment for every water source. or every campsite. Well, we got a little bit of rain, just a sprinkle last night. It was already dry by the time I got up. My tent was completely dry. But it's sprinkling again today. Just a little, not hard yet. This is our last water source for a while. Until tomorrow at some point. I don't even remember exactly how many miles it is. But somebody made a spout right there so we can get the water. Ice cold and clear. Coming out of a spring. I guess up there somewhere. Because it doesn't cross the trail, and the trail's up there. Well, you're really friendly. You can come past me. It's okay. I'm a little confused. You're okay. Oh, you can walk past me. You're okay. You're so cute. Bye. Did you see that? You see my foot? He almost walked past me on the trail. He came running up to me. Hey, a little bit of a view and huckleberries. This whole field is all ripe huckleberries. See, look at all the huckleberries. Look at that branch. Still huckleberries. Oh, they're so good. Not many views today, but here's one. Looks like a helicopter landing spot. Definitely won't camp there. Oh, and it even has a road up to it. Nice. Look at these tall trees up on top of that mountain. I'm not going up there, at least not today. I'm going downhill to camp. I'm already, well, almost 17 miles in if you go by my Garmin. But aren't those trees interesting? It's like they're all different, right? But only right at the top. That's a lot of pine cones. Man, what a day. Drinking out of a spring right off the side of a mountain. Eating wild huckleberries right off the bush all day. Having a rabbit just hop right up to me, a wild rabbit, just hop right up to my foot. Not once, but twice. What a day. It's just been amazing. Every single day is like that. Something cool happens every day. Kind of on a ridge, and the wind started picking up, so I found a sheltered place as possible. My tent barely fits in there, but you can see the wind's starting to whip.